The Ordinance of Villers-Cotterêts is an extensive piece of reformed legislation signed into law by Francis I of France on August 10, 1539 in the city of Villers-Cotterêts, and the oldest French legislation still used partly by French courts. Largely the work of Chancellor Guillaume Poyet, the legislative edict had 192 articles and dealt with a number of government, judicial and ecclesiastical matters. Articles 110 and 111, the most famous, called for the use of French in all legal acts, notarized contracts and official legislation to avoid any linguistic confusion. Nous, voullons et ordonnons, qu'ilz, soit faictz, escrits, clerement, qu'il, puisse avoir, aucune, ambiguïté ou incertitude. Lieu and demander interpretation. Et pour ce qu'ilz, choses, sont, souventesfoys, advenues, soient, intelligence des motz latins, contenuz, edicts, arretz. Nous, voullons qu'adores en avant tous arretz ensemble tout sortes procedures. Soient nous corps souverains ou altes subalternes et inférieurs. Soient de registre, inquestes, contracts, commissions, sentences, testaments et altes quels concactus et exploits de justice ou qui indépendent soient prononcés, in registres et delivers aux parties en langage maternel francois et non autrement. We wish in order that they be drawn up and written so clearly that there be neither ambiguity nor uncertainty, nor the possibility of ambiguity or uncertainty, nor grounds for asking for interpretation thereof. And because so many things often happen due to understanding of Latin words used in decrees, we intend that henceforth all decrees and other proceedings, whether of our sovereign courts or others, subordinate and inferior, or whether in records, surveys, contracts, commissions, awards, wills, and all other acts and deeds of justice or of law, that all such acts are spoken, written, and given to the parties in the French mother tongue, and not otherwise. Goals. The major goal of these articles was to discontinue the use of Latin in official documents, but they also had an effect on the use of the other languages and dialects spoken in many regions of France. Other articles required that priests record baptisms and burials, and that these acts be signed by notaries. Another article prohibited guilds and trade federations in an attempt to suppress workers' strikes. Many of these clauses marked a move towards an expanded, unified and centralized state, and the clauses on the use of French marked a major step towards the linguistic and ideological unification of France, at a time of growing national sentiment and identity. Gallery.